Hello, volleyball fans, and welcome to Bottega Fitness Park. I am Matty Bishop. We are here with the AVP first Puget Sound qualifier for the Junior Championship. That's a mouthful. Junior Championship will be played in Hermosa Beach. We're joining our match in progress here. This is semifinal battle of our Junior Future U14 division, featuring serving right now and leading 12-10. Three teams will win a bids. Taylor Helly high over top with a high. Serlin the top now. Piper Smith just misses. So Hideout Beach Volleyball up there in Vancouver. They're down here in Bottega Fitness Park. For the AVP First Puget Sound qualifier. Ace serve there from Serlin. Helly and Smith train locally. A couple minutes down the road. Courts are slated to be opened on July 14, serving 11. Still in the first set. We'll play best 2 out of 3, 21-21-15 for this semifinal if it's needed. On the other semifinal, we've got another Canadian team of Chong and Penner facing off, well, 3 Canadian teams actually. Chong and Penner facing off against Mizuno and Kaplan. We'll try and learn a little bit more about those teams as we come along here. So Pantovic with the overfeed. Nice job by Serlin to keep it in. Free ball. And the net call. Nice piece of integrity there from Leah Serlin. Piper Smith to serve. Pokey dug by Helly. Picked up by Serlin. Up, big swing. Cuddy just misses, and we're tied at 14s for the 28 side switch. This one's been back and forth the whole way through. Good battle going on here. Smith and Helly, U13 athletes, played for Lake Volleyball Club indoors this year. They've been working since early March out here at Bottega Fitness Park on their beach game, putting in at least 2 hours a week worth of training. They've played a number of tournaments, already qualified for a couple national events. In fact, they qualified for the AVP First Junior Championship when they were down in Portland earlier this summer. Big swing there over the top. Nice play from the Canadian girls. It's 15 serving 14. Helly on the left, Smith on the right in serve receive here. So we look on the other side as Pantovic serving. Serlin in the white sunglasses. Nice job, service ace there. Pantovic puts that ball right into the seam. Helly needs to figure out, well, I see him talking about the seam. They're going to figure out who's going to pick that one up. First step forward, wrong direction. Helly gets caught up high, and it's a second consecutive ace for Pantovic, and suddenly it's 17-14. Helly and Smith in a little bit of trouble. I'm Matty Bishop, broadcasting on behalf of Beach VBC and the AVP First. Helly swing up over the top, dig up by Serlin. She comes, free ball, Smith, she picks that one up. Helly with the set. Smith roll, looking for the end line, just not enough snap there. She pops it up and over. Needs to get a little tighter spin so that ball drops down on the end line. 18 serving 14, Helly. Smith, back for Helly. She misfires, trying to cut that ball down the line. And a timeout called as we get to 19-14. Helly and Smith take the timeout. So this match is the first of hopefully 3 that we'll get to broadcast here today on STSPN.com. We will have the finals from the Junior Future Division, and then we're going to try and grab one match for you from the Junior Open Division, the big girls U16, U18, just getting started here at Bottega Fitness Park. Again, I'm Matty Bishop. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Beach VBC, the AVP First, and our partners, 512 Volleyball Apparel. Check them out at 512apparel.com. Some of the best cold weather gear for beach volleyball for certain, but also warm weather gear as we get into summertime also. Made from recycled coffee grounds. Hashtag drink it, wear it. Check out 512apparel.com. We're also being brought to you by the Cryo Center Snohomish. Same deep freeze recovery technology used by LeBron James and a variety of AVP pros. Check them out, Cryo Center Snohomish. You plug that one into Google, it's going to pop up with their information for you. The Nelson Chiropractic, right along with them, have helped make these broadcasts happen. Serve, Helly, Smith. Helly pops this one high, and it drops in the middle. So not the prettiest shot you'll ever see. Maybe a little bit too much altitude, but it caused just enough confusion to be effective. Helly with the serve. She pushes Pantovic down the line. Nice pass, set, swing over the top, dug by Smith. Helly, easy ball over. Causes a little bit of stress. Helly again. Now Smith. Smith with the set. Taylor Helly down the line. Picked up by Serlin. Serlin comes, a swing over the top, picked up by Smith. Helly with the set. Nice play out of transition and just can't get that third contact. So often that's where it falls apart. Beautiful pass, nice set on the move. Just gave a little bit too much space, and we're at set point with the side switch. Looks like it is going to be Leah Serlin serving for set number one. Smith and Helly trying to be the only American team in the final for this division. Great showing by Side Out Volleyball out of Vancouver in the U14 division. Piper Smith pops that ball up over the top. Nice play by Smith. Looked like she was in trouble. She caught the blocker in transition and pushes that ball over deep corner. Very nice play made there. Piper Smith to serve. Ball's high, tough one to deal with, nicely done. Serlin, beautiful set, and the short little drop shot by Katrina Pantovic, and that's the end of set number one, 21-16. I'm Matty Bishop. We're here at Bottega Fitness Park. Thank you for watching, everybody. Set number two on its way from the AVP First Puget Sound Junior Qualifier here in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back in just a moment. Set number two of the AVP First Puget Sound Qualifier, Junior Qualifier. Leading in the first set, we had Katrina Pantovic and Leah Serlin. Katrina serving. She's got a pair of aces against Piper Smith and Taylor Helly. I'm joined here by Side Out Volleyball Club, or Side Out Beach coach from Vancouver, Mr. Craig Moore. Craig, thanks for joining us.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for having us.
It's great to have you guys down. You brought some really talented teams. We were just talking 3 out of 4 of the semifinalists for this U14 division are teams from your club. Talk to us a little bit about Side Out Beach Volleyball in Vancouver.
We've been around for about 10 years. We found a need for high-performance beach. Lots of kids wanted to start playing. And we found a need, and we tried to fill that need by providing high-level coaching with some high-level athletes to get them introduced to the beach game and get them out of the gym in the summertime. And we've done really well. The McNamara twins, who are in their first year at UCLA, came from side out. We now have 4 side out athletes playing beach volleyball in NCAA. And we have several indoor athletes as well.
That's excellent. The McNamara twins had a phenomenal season at UCLA. I remember first time I saw them, I think they were U16s, and I saw them in the, I believe it was the Canadian Junior Championship or maybe the Canadian Adult Championship, and they've been just on a tear ever since. You guys have quite a beach volleyball community up there. Talk to us a little bit about the beach culture, how long it's been around, and what's happening in BC that's making it the center of beach volleyball in Canada.
So in the early 70s, a guy named Jim Clive went down to Santa Barbara, California, and started playing with Laszlo Karai, Karch's dad. And they started playing beach, and he said, well, hey, I'm going to put up some beach courts in Canada. And he put up, basically it started with 4 courts at Kitsilano Beach in Vancouver. And court number 1 has been a challenge court, men's challenge court. And to this day, it still is. So you can come down if you're ever in Vancouver, court 1 at Kitsilano Beach. All you do is walk over, put your name on the clipboard, and you get what's up next. Now we have 3 beaches with, I think, 65 permanent courts up. I should know because I dug in all the posts. Takes a while, but it's an excellent community, and we like to think it's a lot of fun. But we produce high performance players. Last year at Seaside, the Seaside Open, the top 4 teams were all from Kits Beach. We swept the top 4 spots. So that was pretty great.
That is pretty great, especially from a Canadian point of view, as we see Helly and Smith finally get on the scoreboard here. Talk to us a little bit about these two, about Katrina and Leah. Looks like they've been doing some really hard work. How long have these guys been training in the sand?
So this is actually Leah's first year with us. She played a little bit of beach last year with another club, once a week kind of thing, and she's coming along really well. Katerina, this is her 3rd year with Side Out. She's 8th grader. And she's excellent. She's probably about where the McNamaras were offensively in 8th grade. So she's come along well, and she's a hard worker, and she's a pleasure to coach. They both are.
Really, really solid showing going on here in the semifinals. They're up 6-1 at the first side switch. Helly and Smith just trying to find their legs and serve receive here. Another tough serve down the line. Helly on 2, picked up pretty easy by Pantovic. Serling can't quite run that one down, and the local girls get a point. So moving forward, if folks wanted to get involved, if kids from Bottega here wanted to go up, it's not that far to go up to Vancouver and play, and there's lots of really talented teams, lots of well-developed programs. What are some resources that they would use to find out more about that?
So you can go to sideoutbeach.ca. You can check out our club there. You can get in contact with our club president, Misha, or you can he can set you up with me for the telling you what we're doing. Volleyballbc.org is the site of Volleyball BC, and we have 4 or 5 youth tournaments in Vancouver every year, a couple on Vancouver Island and a couple in the interior of British Columbia. Come up and play. It's really fun. We get about sometimes 40 to 60 youth teams playing in one tournament. So it's a lot of turnout, a lot of really high level, all the way down. We have sometimes up to 4 divisions in the same age group.
Excellent. Absolutely phenomenal. And you can see that commitment to beach volleyball really paying off in the quality and the level of players that you've got coming out here to work with us. Craig, thank you so much for teaching us a little bit about volleyball in Vancouver. And I'm sure that after watching the performance you guys are putting on here, we'll have some athletes wanting to get up there and get some reps against you. You're welcome to join us for the rest of this match here, but I completely understand if you need to get back to coaching your teams as well.
Yeah, I got both teams going on 2 courts here, so my head's kind of on a swivel, so I'll probably step out, but thanks for having us, and I'm sure we'll be back.
Hey, thanks, Craig. We really appreciate it. We look forward to seeing you again soon.
Thanks very much.
That's Craig Moore from Side Out Volleyball, Vancouver, Washington. The Side Out girls are dominating set number 2 here. They won the first set, I believe it was 21-16 against Taylor Helly and Piper Smith. Helly and Smith having a hard time getting their feet under them here in set number 2. Nice athleticism from these two, the U13s, and the green tank tops. We'll call them green. They could be turquoise. They cover a lot of court. They play great defense. They struggle. They're just not quite above the net yet. And when you've got players who can really pound on them, it can be a little bit challenging. But nothing but fighting these girls as they get to 4-10 on the 14 side switch. Katrina Pantovic and Leah Serlin, man, impressed with these two. They have been rock solid all day long. Really, really good. Serlin giving a free ball. Here's Smith. Helly pushes her forward. Smith pops it over the top, catches the tape. Easy one for Pantovic. Here comes the hammer. Nope, just the little pokey over the top. And that's when you've got the big power and you can really keep a team on its heels, you earn a lot of those points. They see the approach coming, and then at the very end, you just pull out that pokey, you take a little something off of it and drop it short. Team's already dug in, ready for that hard-driven ball. Can be very difficult to defend. This is the AVP First Puget Sound Qualifier. We're qualifying for the AVP First Junior Championship, which will be in Hermosa Beach, California, July 31st through August 3rd. Big push into the net there. Pantovic gets a piece of the net, and it's 6 serving 11. Smith and Helly slowly working their way back into this match, 1 point at a time. It's about all a team can do when those early points get away from them. Big float serve. Serlin. Nice set, back up for Serlin. Smith picks up the dig, but it's out of the reach of Helly. And it is 12 serving 6. So the AVP First Junior Qualifier, Junior National Championship, like we said, it's happening in Hermosa Beach, July 31st through August 3rd. It's going to be a juniors only tournament. That's right at the beginning, right before the Olympics. So there's no adult AVP event to go with this. They're going to set up bleachers. They're going to have DJ Jeremy Rouchet. They're going to have most of the full AVP setup, but it's going to be juniors from all around the country. There were 15 qualifiers happening all over the United States this year. Obviously, we're drawing teams from Canada now as well. Last year was the first year of the AVP First Junior National Championship. Super high quality competition. Lots of college campus tours, recruiting. They really roll out the red carpet for their athletes, as we see service ace from Leah Serlin there. So these kiddos working hard to get a spot so that they can go down to Southern California, get a little taste for what it feels like to play like the pros. Now, another interesting part of these AVP First events is a third one we've had in the Northwest. We played in Spokane, we played in Portland, and we're wrapping up our AVP First qualifier series here in Bottega Fitness Park in Snohomish County. You get points towards AVP points, which is the same AVP points that you get for playing AVP Next adult events, just less of them, and the same points that you get for playing AVP Pro events. So what they're creating is they're creating a full list. Nice shot there from Taylor Helly, 8 serving 14 now. They're creating a full list, a full ranking system for athletes of all ages and skill levels through the AVP. It's going to be really cool when that gets up and running. It'll be the first really coordinated national list that takes into account both junior and adults, gets them all on the same page, all on the same ranking. Another nice swing down the middle there. Helly continues to serve, 9 serving 14. The players from Bottega working their way back in. That ball down the seam. Little bit of trouble, Pantovic, and that's a big swing. And again, when you got a player who can bring the boom like that, she can be really difficult to defend without any ability to block. 15 serving 9. The girls from Side Out in Vancouver, Katrina Pantovic and Leah Serlin. With this win, they will get a bid to go down to the national championship. Big swing and a miss there from Pantovic. 10 serving 15. One little run, one hot server can get Helly and Smith right back into this. Taylor doing some work. Piper Smith with the serve. Looking for the corner. Nice serve. Serlin can't handle it. Service ace, Piper Smith. smaller team playing against a larger opponent, ball control. Talked to the girls before the match. They wanted to keep their opponent out of system. They want to do that by moving them around, forcing them to hit off the net so that they don't have the big power. That time, Pantovic just takes and goes on two. The little pokey up over into the hole in the floor. And it is 16, serving 11, Leah Serlin back to serve. Helly, nice job pushing Smith forward. She rolls that one up. Pantovic with the dig. Big set. Here comes a swing. Tape shot. Smith picks it up. Helly gets the touch, but it's on the ground. 17, serving 11. Side switch at 28. The Canadians well in charge of this one. Two Canadian teams here for our 16 to 18s division. We'll work on trying to get you one of their matches as well. Helly sends a free ball. Here's Pantovic. Serlin with the set. Tight. Pantovic just drills that one. Again, really difficult to defend against that when you don't have the ability to put a block up. You're just sitting back and hoping that they bounce it off of you. But that's not a particularly effective strategy. That's why we teach blocking on the beach. Service ace there from Serlin. They're closing in on the match win here. 19-11 in set number 2. Pantovic and Serlin won the first set 21-15. Short, Piper Smith picks it up. Helly on 2, looking deep corner. Easy one for Serlin. She pops it up, set tight. Piper Smith with a nice dig. Taylor Helly the set. Smith pushes that ball deep corner, just long. She tries to go up over the top. That elbow drops just a little bit, and the ball carries. That's a really tough situation to hit out of, to swing through. And it is match point. Leah Serlin. Serves short, Smith pops it up. Here we go, Pantovic, Serlin. Pantovic tries to drop the hammer, got a little excited, hit it just a smidge long. That ball creeped back and got in a little tight to her. Helly serves, 12 serving 20. Still match point. Pantovic sends a free ball. Taylor Helly. Smith with the set. Helly pushes the ball deep, and a little bit of confusion between Serlin and Pantovic down the middle. So you heard Serlin, I believe, was the one that Craig Moore said was in her first year with the side-out beach. Pantovic in her third. Here they go. Big swing for the win. Nope, just the pokey. Dealt with by Smith. She picks it up, goes deep corner, or a little short on the cutty. My apologies. Dug over. Smith again. Nope, Helly doesn't give her the opportunity to swing. Here comes Pantovic. Looking to drop the hammer. Gets the tape. Piper Smith deals with it. Helly pops it up. Here comes Smith again. Rolls it up over the top. And Helly and Smith making a good showing for themselves down the stretch here as they're using their ball control, their placement to find some holes. A lot of good defense, a lot of great digs. Several of them on that rally by Piper Smith. Nicely done there. This ball's popped up by Pantovic. Serlin pushes her forward. That ball's rolled up over the top, and it drops, and that's match point. 21-16, 21-14. It's our semifinal. Katrina Pantovic and Leah Serlin from Vancouver play for Side Out Beach. They are going to be in the AVP First Puget Sound Qualifier Finals against a team yet to be determined. The other match is still going on the other court. I'm Matty Bishop. This is Beach VBC. This broadcast was brought to you by 512 Volleyball, Nelson Chiropractic, Vita Integrated Health, the Cryo Center Snohomish, and the Puget Sound region of USA Volleyball. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. We're going to round up another match for you, get one going here, and then we will be right back on STSPN.com. Bishop. This is Beach VBC's broadcast on STSPN.com of beach volleyball. We've got the AVP first junior qualifier for the Puget Sound region. We see Hannah Onsen just made that great diving play. Grace Jarnigan with a dig. Grace Jarnigan with a swing now. They're playing against Avery Stratton and Aaliyah Stratton. Aaliyah Stratton at Glacier Peak High School. Avery Stratton, her younger sister, and they score the first point of the match. This is a junior open division first round match. We have a U16, U18 division coming at you here. Aaliyah Stratton with the serve just long. Jarnigan and Onsen. Grace Jarnigan, a setter for Jackson High School. I knew the answer to that question. Played them all the way through, almost got them to state last year. Phenomenal hands. She has committed to play at Cal State University Bakersfield, beach volleyball only. Aaliyah Stratton is, I believe, an 8th grader. She might be a 7th grader even. Or, I'm sorry, Avery Stratton is an 8th grader, 7th grader. She's heading back to serve now. Aaliyah Stratton is a sophomore at Glacier Peak High School. Played for Lake Volleyball Club through her club season, as does Hannah Onsen, the Lake U16's team. Hannah misfires into the tape there. 3 serving 1. The Stratton girls from Glacier Peak here right at home at Bottega Fitness Park. All of these girls are right at home at Bottega Fitness Park. They train here on Tuesday and or Wednesday nights. We'll be moving over to the brand new courts at Willis Tucker Park when they open up. That's scheduled for July 5th. Cross your fingers they stay on course there. Dig from Aaliyah. Pick up a nice cut shot. Aaliyah Stratton bringing her little sister along. Her partner pulled out earlier today, injured. Avery Stratton played in the U14 division this morning, decided to hang out and make sure older sister got a chance to play today. And so far, so good, as they're up 5-1 here in set number 1. Timeout early from Onsen and Jarnigan as they had a couple miscues, a couple good plays. Aaliyah Stratton with the beautiful cut shot kill there. Today's broadcast brought to you by Beach VBC, the AVP first, and our partners, 512 Volleyball. They're making high quality all-weather volleyball gear out of coffee grounds, recycled coffee grounds. Sounds weird, but it's totally true, and the stuff is awesome. They were out at the AVP Seattle Open last week. They've got a booth here today. Their stuff is great. You'll see all the kiddos wearing their Beach VBC gear are wearing the 512 gear this year. Also, Cryo Center Snohomish is helping bring this broadcast to you. They're using the same cryo freeze technology to help athletes recover. Same technology used by LeBron James and a host of AVP pros. Nelson Chiropractic, Dr. Chad Nelson. hooking us up here in Snohomish County. He just out of Team Fitness and also out of Cryo Center Snohomish. Grace Jarnigan with the serve receive. That ball's popped up. Jarnigan swings. Dig by Aaliyah. Avery with the set. Aaliyah Stratton, the swing short. Onsen can't get under it. 6-1 at the first side switch. The Stratton sisters might be on to something here, as they have found a little bit of chemistry early on. Jarnigan and Onsen played earlier in the year in the Rocks Volleyball Qualifier. They played very well together. Hannah Onsen, a sophomore out of Lake Stevens High School, also a very accomplished track athlete. She pokes the ball up over top of Aaliyah there. She qualified for state, I believe, in shot put, javelin, and maybe discus, maybe only two. She finished all Wesco first team, I believe, in javelin, and was also second team in the other two throwing disciplines. So very talented young athlete, pickling between three sports. She's a great indoor player, has been since early on. She's got thousands of hours into her indoor training. And we'll have some really awesome choices going into college. She's also a very, very good student. So be fun to see where she ends up. Grace Jarnigan with a swing. Avery Stratton gets a touch, but can't get underneath that one. 3-7 now. The slightly older team of Jarnigan and Onsen will look to be a little bit more consistent over the course of the match than their average age younger counterparts of Aaliyah and Avery Stratton. Jarnigan with the serve. Right down the middle, Aaliyah, Avery, Aaliyah. Onsen picks that up. Here comes Onsen with the big swing, just misses. She just dropped the elbow a touch, hit a low flat ball instead of getting up over top of it with the really high reach. Ball dives right out the end line, and Avery Stratton, lefty, playing defense behind her sister, and didn't quite see that little shot from Grace fast enough. 4 serving 8 now. Hannah Onsen at the service line. Aaliyah Stratton down the line. Nice job squeezing that one between the antenna and the block of Jarnigan, and a great shot. Aaliyah Stratton's got shots for days. Been saying that about her for years. Drives one at Jarnigan. Onsen picks it up. Jarnigan puts it up, and it's might have been out. Instead, it ended up being in. Stratton plays it. Here comes Grace. Set from Onsen. Swing down the line. Nice little wrist away turn from Jarnigan. Set her body up cross court. Turned it just down the line. They get the side switch at... waiting for our scorekeeper to catch up here. Side switch should be at 9, 5 serving 9. There we go. Jarnigan into the middle. Aaliyah dives across, takes that one. She wants to be aggressive in the seam. Her and Avery got to get on the same page there. What you want to see happen is you want to see Avery release to set that ball a little earlier. So you see Grace, she's trying to work on the younger Stratton sister. Avery swings down the line. Nice job from Avery Stratton. Going up lefty, swinging down deep corner on the line. Hannah Onsen can't pick that one back up, and it's 10 serving 6. The younger Stratton at the service line. She gives one back there. 7 serving 10 now, Hannah Onsen. Aaliyah pops that ball up. Avery pushes her forward. Nice set and a beautiful shot from Aaliyah Stratton. Avery does a great job of pushing that ball forward for her sister, and she sets up. The big block of Jarnigan was up. Aaliyah just cuts it right around, and a nice early lead. They're hanging on here. Grace Jarnigan. Set from Onsen right to Avery. Dug for Aaliyah. Here comes the lefty Avery. And Onsen and Jarnigan left half the court open. Avery Stratton didn't need an invitation to drop that ball right into the corner. Easy point for the Stratton sisters. Grace Jarnigan again. Onsen bump set. It's a good one. A little cut shot from Jarnigan. Nicely done. She gets up and just a little teeny tiny snap of the wrist. Puts that one across the net and down in front of Avery. 8 serving 12. 1 point from the switch. Aaliyah Stratton picks that ball out of the seam. Push back over. Onsen brings that ball up, sets a little outside, and she misfires trying to get her feet to the swing. It's kind of a wacky play. We will switch sides. At 13-8, the Stratton sisters got off to a great start here in set number 1. It's a first-round match from the Junior Open Division of the AVP First Junior Championship Qualifier. I'm Matty Bishop. This broadcast is brought to you by beachvbc.com. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of the AVP First Puget Sound Qualifier. Second year we've had it here at Bottega Fitness Park. Jarnigan, Onsen on 2, finds the end line and just catches it. Little bit of a bounce, and they've been working on Jarnigan early. Hannah Onsen decided she wanted to swing, took matters into her own hands there. Scored the point. Grace Jarnigan to serve. 9 serving 13. Avery, middle of the court, she misfires. Set pulled her back just a little bit. She didn't manage to adjust and keep the ball in play. Tough play on both sides. Jarnigan working the younger Stratton again. Good pass right in front of herself. Aaliyah picks it up high for her. Roll down the middle, picked up by Onsen. Back down the middle, Hannah Onsen misses long as she jumps through the ball a little bit. Be 14 serving 10. Older sister Aaliyah back at the service line for the Strattons. Their dad Derek, so no, going to be Avery back at the service line for the Strattons. Jarnigan. Oh, Leah was a little late getting the block up. Grace saw it and just popped the ball right over the top. Smart play from a smart player there as Grace Jarnigan finds the point down the line. Onsen. Avery. Pushing Avery forward. The lefty looking to swing the cut. He just doesn't get quite enough of it. 12 serving 14. Hannah Onsen at the service line. Aaliyah Stratton, nice pass. Good set from Avery. Aaliyah with a little slide footwork. Hannah brings it back in, recovers. Nice athletic play from Onsen. Aaliyah Stratton brings it back. Holy smokes. And Avery just puts it a little long. 2 really athletic plays from the indoor teammates at Lake VBC, and it's 13 serving 14. Hannah Onsen and Aaliyah Stratton, no strangers to playing really high-quality volleyball. Aaliyah with the pass. Avery set, pushes her outside the antenna. Hannah looked like she misread it, jumped a little hard into the angle. Avery executes an old famous Karch Karai saying, when you're in a fiddle, go deep middle. And that comes up with a point. The Stratton sisters hold the lead, 15-13. Grace Jarnigan misfires. Aaliyah will continue to serve. Glacier Peak High School sophomore. Onsen, Jarnigan. Onsen, nice job finding the line as she brings down a little short wrist. When you've got power, it'll sometimes open up your shots. As Avery gets older, she will get a little bit quicker to see those shots. You see that arm doesn't come up, that elbow doesn't come high. You know what's coming early. It gives you an advantage. Here's Avery Stratton. Swings, the ball dances on top of the tape, falls on the Stratton side, and it is 15 serving 16. Aaliyah looking for a little fire out of her sister. Grace Jarnigan looking to get her and Hannah Onsen back into command here. Avery, nice pass. Up, whoa, hits the cut. It was going to drop. Jarnigan digs it up. Grace pokes it high and finds a hole. Aaliyah just couldn't quite get under it in time. We're tied at 16s here in set number 1. Good stuff. Good stuff out of these guys. Working on Avery again. I don't think it's any surprise. Avery's going to get a lot of work on her serve receive today, and if she can keep hitting this cut shot like that, her sister will be pleased. Her sister's got to be pleased with the effort that her younger sister's putting in already, as they're up 17-16 against top 5 seed in this division, Jarnigan and Onsen. Here comes Jarnigan. Swings, pops the ball off the tape, and it falls for Jarnigan Onsen's favor. It is 17-all. Hannah Onsen to serve, otherwise known as the Hanimal. Avery Stratton, beautiful set for Aaliyah. The cutty picked up by Onsen. Aaliyah gets up and closes it down. The dig was just a little tight. Aaliyah Stratton sees it, gets up high, closes down the little poke over. Nice play there. Beautiful dig by Onsen, and again, great athletic play by Aaliyah Stratton. And these two are dueling quite nicely here. It's kind of fun to watch. 18 serving 17. Here's Jarnigan. She's on the ground. Tape shot. Avery brings it up. Aaliyah falling to her back, and they just can't quite make it happen. No shortage of effort. No shortage of try there. Aaliyah fell awkwardly as she was reaching for that ball, taking a minute just to catch her breath. She'll call a timeout. Take a breather. We'll be right back here on STSPN.com. Welcome back. I hope you saw that. That's a pretty sweet swing from Hannah Onsen, 19-18. Leah Stratton takes a short injury timeout. She had the wind knocked out of her a little there, making that play, fell right down on her back. Sometimes that lump of sand catches you right between your shoulders. Takes a couple minutes to get your breath back. 19-18, Hannah Onsen with the serve. Working on Aaliyah. What do you do when your friend gets the wind knocked out of her? You make her work on her serve receive. That's how we roll. Set point, set number 1. Stratton sisters have played very, very well. Had an early lead. Late push from Onsen and Jarnigan has them at set point. Aaliyah dives in front of her sister. Good set from Avery. Aaliyah shot over the top. Onsen, Jarnigan. Here comes the hammer. Onsen misses. Just jumped through it a little bit. It was right there. Sometimes you get a little excited for those. Sometimes you try and do a little bit more than you need to with it. You want to really get your feet to that ball, jump straight up, and hammer it down into the sand. Tendency is to jump forward at it, in which case you end up driving it back behind you. Jarnigan deals with a tough serve from Avery Stratton. Graces up over the top, and just a little finesse play. 21-19 is the set number 1 score. Onsen and Jarnigan come out on top. I'm Matty Bishop. This is Beach VBC, the AVP First Puget Sound Qualifier on STSPN.com. We'll be back in just a moment with set number 2. All right, welcome back to Bottega Fitness Park. We see the cut shot there from Aaliyah Stratton. Hannah Onson just misfires. The Stratton sisters, Aaliyah and Avery, unlikely duo as Avery played the Junior Future Division U14 tournament this morning with Lauren Risky, playing against Grace Jarnigan and Hannah Onson. A beautiful first set. Jarnigan and Onson pulled it off 21-19. The Stratton sisters really represented themselves well. Holy cut shot, that was cool. Grace goes up, gets a really nice angle. Aaliyah had a good block up on her, took away the line, and Grace just cut it right across the net there. Beautifully played. Very well done. Jarnigan will serve. Stratton, short little shot over the top. Aaliyah just kind of puts a little spin on it, drops it in a hole. Aaliyah Stratton's got shots for days. Grace Jarnigan set her for a very successful Seattle Juniors U17 team. Do believe they are going to nationals this year. They had a great season. Sets up for Hannah Onson. A little pokey, tries to push it down. Jarnigan digs it. Avery pops that ball up. Grace, Hannah. Now back to Grace, and that was just a bit long. The Stratton sisters off to a strong start again as they scramble, pick up some balls, pick up some plays that you might not expect, and they're finding points. They're sticking around in this match, putting a lot of pressure on Jarnigan and Onson. Here's Grace, the shorty, read by Aaliyah. Nice job by her seeing that early. Hannah Onson digs deep, picks up over the top. Avery tries to get to it. Little bit of confusion on who was going to stay at the net and block and who was going to drop. The sisters, despite being sisters, I don't think they ever really play together. So there's some communication and some new team type of things going on here. Big sis mentoring her little sis a little bit here. Little sis is one heck of an athlete. Aaliyah, nice swing, dug by Jarnigan. Jarnigan over the top. Avery pops it up. Aaliyah pushes her up towards the net. Avery Stratton. Pretty impressive. Avery Stratton has never played a season of indoor club volleyball. She is a soccer player by trade, plays for Snohomish United. Her dad, Derek Stratton, is a beach player, longtime beach player, coach for Beach VBC. He is actually the impetus behind the courts over at Willis Tucker Park, as we see her just miss, and it's 3 serving 4. Onsen and Jardigan serving on the side change. Stratton sisters up by 1 after the first 7 here. Derek Stratton's had his daughter out just playing, just for fun. Good time. She started training with Beach VBC. She started to kind of like it, and all of a sudden she's turned it into one heck of a little beach player. Great example of a multi-sport athlete really being successful on the beach. Nice take from Onsen. Here she is. Sweet little angle as she goes up with that big approach and just cuts it short with that little tiny roll shot. Nice deception there from Onsen. Very well played. Jardigan to serve. We're knotted at 4. You guys can probably see that. I probably don't need to tell you, but you know. Nice serve from Jardigan. Avery Stratton getting the vast majority of the serve-receive reps. She will get better at her serve-receive this afternoon. We promise you that. As I imagine all the older girls are going to work on her. Grace just misses there, trying to get her short corner. Here comes Aaliyah, big sister Stratton. There's 2 more Strattons coming down the pipeline. Addie Stratton is an 11-year-old awesomeness. She's a little phenom. Very, very good player. Second year in the sand. She's doing very well. And then there's an even younger Stratton. Aaliyah just misses. Thought she was going to get that corner. It wasn't a bad idea. Pulls it just a bit long. Audrey Stratton, I believe, is 7 or 8, just did her first year of Boys and Girls Club indoor volleyball. Might see her out on the sand with the Beach VBC Beach 101 program geared for the 7 through 10-year-olds. Avery Stratton to serve. 6s on the scoreboard. Avery drives Grace deep, picks that pass up. Hannah brings it back. Grace gets up, fires it up over the top, and Aaliyah leaves her feet. Can't dig that one. Tough play, but you want to stay on the ground and step towards the ball there as much as possible. Avery. Aaliyah, nice set. Avery's up, and Grace touches it. Here comes Hannah. Oh, I thought she was going to get it. She kind of stopped to laugh halfway through there. We're tied at 7, switching on the 14s. Again, a wonderful effort from Avery Stratton and Aaliyah Stratton, Grace Jardigan, Hannah Onsen. This is a pleasure to watch, pleasure to talk about this match. These young athletes doing so well out here on the sand. Dig by Aaliyah. Avery with the set. Aaliyah, shot, dug by Onsen. Grace gets the touch, but can't pop it up. Hannah will want to bring that ball a little higher and towards the center of the court. Aaliyah Stratton to serve. We've got our Junior Future Division final featuring a pair of Canadian teams coming at you here after this one. Grace pops it up. Hannah Onsen brings it up. Aaliyah Stratton. Avery. She oversets just a little, and Grace gets an easy point out of that one. Those are easy points. We like those. Grace makes no mistake putting that one away. Hannah Onsen will step back to serve. Avery Stratton, the lefty, playing on the right side. Aaliyah, the righty, playing on the left side. They should get to play together at Glacier Peak, except I don't think that Avery will play soccer. Aaliyah, beautiful, beautiful high line shot. She touches that right over the block, drops it right on the tape. Great play out of Aaliyah Stratton. Sophomore, see if she decides she wants to play beach in college. I certainly think there's potential there. Hannah Onsen's up. Avery Stratton looking for the dig. Couldn't get her platform quite behind it as it handcuffed her up around the shoulders. Avery Stratton, nice pass. Aaliyah with the set. Backs her off just a touch. Easy dig for Jarnigan. Onsen, flat platform, high set, and Grace, just a little misfire. Hannah could have given her a little bit more time. Grace could have got her feet there a little bit faster. They'll look to improve on that. 10-9, Aaliyah Stratton serving. Service ace right down the middle. Aaliyah is the old hubby wife, as Paul Sunderland would call it. Reminds me of my days watching the AVP when I was growing up back in the early 90s. Those days are coming back. Another tough serve. Hannah Onsen digs it out of the net. Aaliyah picks it up now. Avery pushes that ball forward to her. Aaliyah Stratton up high line over the top again. We're at the turn. 21-9 on the side switch in favor of the Stratton sisters. Really, really good volleyball being played. Onsen and Jarnigan, no strangers to this spot. They were down early in set one, came back, pulled off a 21-19 win. Aaliyah Stratton at the service line, looking to push a little bit further ahead. Should be 12-9. Piper Smith, a little too much sun, a little... She worked hard today in the Junior Future Division. Okay, they're giving her 13-9 now, not sure why. Tough serve right down the middle. There we go. Now it's 13-9. Now we're all good. Life is good. Aaliyah at the service line again. Working on Hannah Onsen. Pick up. Nice set from Jarnigan. Hannah picks it up and fires it into the net, and it's 14-9. The Stratton sisters pushing a little bit of an advantage here. This one driven. Jarnigan with the dig. Onsen brings it back into the middle of the court, and Grace finds that in line. Beautiful job getting that high snap up over the top. Ball rolls tight down into the end line and just barely catches the tail end of that line on the other side. 10 serving 14. Grace at the service line. Avery Stratton. Aaliyah is not going to be able to bring that one back. Knocked the wind out of herself in the first round on a hustle play. Clearly hasn't slowed her down much. One thing about the Stratton sisters, they are athletic, all of them. All right. Grace again. Works on Avery again. Popped up. Aaliyah pushes her forward. Avery, swing, dug by Grace. Picked up. Avery again. Aaliyah brings it back one-handed, and what? Where the heck did that come from? Some days it's just your day. Aaliyah on the run finds that and pushes it back into the court. Avery, nice tough serve against Jarnigan. Hannah Onsen, what a set. Turns into a free ball. Avery, Aaliyah, Avery, shot up over the top, dug by Onsen. Hannah Onsen now rolls short, and that's a tricky little shot. She's definitely got the respect, especially if Avery Stratton gets her on her heels just a little and then drops the ball right in front of her. 12 serving 15. Hannah Onsen at the service line. Aaliyah picks that ball up. Avery pulls her inside. Aaliyah just titches it off the tape. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be good. You don't ever really want to hit the tape, but when it happens and it works, you don't complain. In tennis, the tendency is to apologize when you score off the tape shot. Volleyball, old school, yeah, you would apologize when you hit the ball off the tape during a rally and it's scored. It used to be illegal to tape shot on a serve. That was not allowed. Aaliyah misfires there. Nowadays, most of the kids, they celebrate points. Points are points. Don't get too hung up on the niceties. Avery Stratton pops it up. Aaliyah working to bring it back. She does. Avery keeps it in play. Grace Jarnigan. Onsen. Jarnigan pokes it up. Aaliyah gets that one. Avery, nice set for her. Oh, Aaliyah was looking at the cutty, and she just overcooked it. It was the right shot. was right there, wide open. She was facing it, and she just overcooked it a little bit. Great play there by Avery to push her back to her sister on the net and give her the opportunity. Avery, good pass, kind of. Aaliyah Stratton, Hannah Onsen. Back for Onsen now, over the top. Avery Stratton with the dig. Aaliyah sets her wide, and she cuts it. Weird backhanded upside down cut shot. I don't even know what to call that. I'm not sure that's even a thing. Avery reaches out and finds a point there. 17-14. Are we timeouting? I think we're timeouting. Looks like a timeout. The Stratton sisters, set number 2. They've got a 3-point lead, getting ready to come into the stretch run here. It is almost officially crunch time. Almost. Austin and Jarnigan looking to regroup. I'm Matty Bishop. This is Beach VBC's broadcast on goodness gracious, STSPN.com. I'll slow down here and get it right. We are bringing you the AVP First Puget Sound Region Junior Championship Qualifier. Winners today will be going to play in the AVP First Junior Championship. Well, they have the opportunity to. They're not mandated to. But that event is happening in Hermosa Beach, California, July 31st through August 3rd. It is a phenomenal event. It's basically the AVP Tour for kids. DJ Rouchet, broadcast Mark, rumor has it he's going to be there as well. Same guys who are out here with the AVP Seattle Open, who are going to be in New York City this week and San Francisco in 2 weeks. All laying it out for the juniors, all for the top athletes from across the country coming out, working their way into the pro circuit, the pro tour. All these kids dreaming of being Olympians, dreaming of being professional beach volleyball players. AVP's looking to provide the spark, provide the fuel to make those dreams come true. Here we go. Aaliyah Stratton with the serve. 17-14, set 2. The Stratton sisters trail 1-0 to Grace Jarnigan and Hannah Onsen. Onsen pounds that ball off the tape. Little smile as she scores anyway. Gotta like it when you misfire and score points. That's a pretty good thing. Onsen, tough serve for Aaliyah. Avery, good set. Aaliyah a little off the net, drives it. Easy dig from Onsen. She picks up and cuts it too sharp. Way too sharp. That ball doesn't get across the net. We teach kids they want to snap through the ball, cut with their wrist at the end. That was more of a turn your wrist and stroke it, and that didn't quite work out. Avery Stratton with the serve going deep corner on Jarnigan. She struggles. Onsen brings it back, and it touches the net outside the antenna, and suddenly it's 19-15 for the Stratton sisters. They're looking to force a set number 3. We're playing a double elimination bracket here in the AVP First Junior Open Division for this Puget Sound Region Qualifier. Jarnigan pushes it outside. Onsen does a nice job of bringing it back, and Grace Jarnigan with a swing. Nice job putting that ball on the floor right down the line. That was beautiful. We'll get a side switch here at a 19-16. 16 serving 19, I should say. Jarnigan will serve. The Stratton sisters looking to get 2 points, force a set number 3 here on STSPN.com. Dig by Onsen. Nice swing from Avery Stratton. Grace Jarnigan gets him out of trouble. Onsen keeps it alive. Here's Aaliyah. Avery. Aaliyah pounds it off the tape, dug by Onsen. Up for Jarnigan. Here's Hannah. A little slide footwork, and Avery got caught in 2 minds as that ball was coming right at her chin. Couldn't get her feet out of the way to get it on the platform. Couldn't get her hands up in time to dig it together, and it's 17 serving 19. Service ace from Jarnigan. You got to wonder if the Stratton sisters will use their timeout here. See if there's a little maturity. They want to slow things down a bit. 18 serving 19. Grace Jarnigan probably doesn't want them to use their timeout. She wants to finish it. Service ace again. 19 all now. Grace Jarnigan at the service line, powering her team back into it as they're 2 points away from winning the match. The Strattons are 2 points away from forcing set 3. Avery swing into the net, and Grace is working on the younger Stratton, taking advantage of her lack of experience. There's the timeout. She's been phenomenal today. Avery Stratton, multi-sport athlete, just like we talked about. She plays for Snohomish United. She's a select-level soccer player, never played club volleyball. She's 14 years old, out here banging around in the U16, U18 division, helping her sister out, whose partner called in injured this morning, having herself a phenomenal match. She needs a little something, just something calm and easy for her right now. Sometimes as a young player, you get caught up in your own head a little bit in these situations. You think you have to try and do too much. It's really just get 1% better every time. 1% better every play, every opportunity. See if she's able to calm her mind and get back in it here. The Stratton sisters are back on the court. Here's Hannah Onsen and Grace Jarnigan serving match point 2019 here in set number 2. First round match of the Junior Open Division. Avery gets the pass up. Aaliyah sets her, gives her time. She swings, looking deep corner, dig by Jarnigan. Onsen picks it up. Grace with the swing. Aaliyah can't pick it up, and there it is. That's the end. 21-19, 21-19. Grace Jarnigan, Hannah Onsen survive a scare from the Stratton sisters. Aaliyah and Avery Stratton put together one heck of a performance, making everyone in their corner proud. That is the end of our first round matchup here from the Junior Open Division on STSPN.com. I'm Matty Bishop. Thanks to our sponsors, 512 Apparel, AVP First, Cryo Center Snohomish, Nelson Chiropractic, and Vita Integrated Health for making this happen. We will be back in just a few moments with the finals from the Junior Future Division, a pair of Canadian teams. You see Katrina Pantovic warming up there. She'll be joined by Leah Serlin, and they've got an opponent also from Side Out Beach in Vancouver coming up right next here on STSPN.com. Thanks for listening, everybody. Hello, volleyball fans. Welcome to wherever you are. We're here on the beach at Bottega Fitness Park, just outside of Snohomish, Washington, Clearview, Washington, to be precise. We've got the AVP First Junior Qualifier for the Puget Sound region. This is the Junior Future Division U14 Championship match. On the far side, you've got a pair of young ladies out of Portland, Oregon, Oregon Juniors Volleyball Academy indoor players. Coming out to the beach for one of the first times is Jensen Kalen, who just brought that ball in, and Maya Mizuno, who just sent it over. They are matching up against a pair of girls from Vancouver, British Columbia, from Side Out Volleyball Club. The girl who just got the kill there was Leah Serlin, her first kill of the match. She's playing with Katrina Pantovic. They're down from Vancouver. Both of these teams have already qualified for the AVP First Junior National Championship event that'll be held in Hermosa Beach, July 31st through August 3rd. Nice shot there up over the top. I believe that was Jensen Kalen who hit that one. Great play. They're battling for the championship. There's some pretty cool prizes with the championship that go with it. Medals, that kind of jazz. Sweet regional champion water bottles. Pantovic falling backwards, still managed to put the ball down in front of Mizuno. Really strong U14 division today, or junior future as we like to call it. Bunch of up-and-coming 12-year-olds mixed in there getting some reps against these bigger, stronger teams. And in the end, it's the teams from other places that are coming and really taking the cake here at Bottega. I mean, we're drawing players to come and give our kids some added challenge. Here's Maya Mizuno, standing swing, and it drops in front of Leah Serlin. 2-2's your score. This is the Junior Future Division Championship. We just finished a first-round match from the Junior Open Division. It was pretty fun. Pantovic pounds that one off the tape and down in front of Kalen, Jensen Kalen, in the black bottoms and blue top, playing with her partner Maya Mizuno on the far side in the bright chartreuse tank top. Kalen comes into the middle of the seam, service ace for Katrina Pantovic. Sometimes she goes by Kat, sometimes she goes by Katrina, depending on whether or not she's in trouble, so I'm told. That ball overfed, but overfed for a point, and on the side switch, it'll be 3-7 here in set number 1 of our championship match. It's been a long day running 2 full divisions. 20-team Junior Future Division this morning, played out over 5 courts. Oh, I think we had somewhere in the neighborhood of 48 matches. It was awesome. Tons of great volleyball. Really, really cool to look at how far volleyball in the Pacific Northwest has come. Nice swing over the top. Kalen puts it up. Mizuno, nice hustle to get there, but she can't bring it back into the court. And Serlin, I believe it was, with the kill on the far side. Leah Serlin goes back to serve. Of course, Vancouver's had a very vibrant volleyball scene for a very long time. We spoke earlier in the semifinal match with Craig Moore, the coach from Side Out Beach up out of Vancouver. And lots of culture up there. We're just catching up here in the Pacific Northwest. Prior to a few years ago, it was all Alki Beach, Alki Volleyball Association, Northwest Juniors out of Alki. Lots of tournaments, not a lot of training and instruction. And now you look at, there's different tournament venues. We're here at Bottega Fitness Park. Next few weeks, Willis Tucker Park's going to open up, provide 4 more high-quality courts for use for tournaments and training, and just drop-in play for these kids to get out and play more and more and more. Still a long ways to go here in the Northwest, but last 5 years have been amazing. Maya Mizuno, tough one, and the ball on the court's going to cause a replay. Probably bailing out Mizuno and Kalen a little bit there, but who knows? They were in the process of bringing that back, so could have turned into something really good. Kalen, Mizuno, Kalen, nice swing up over the top, dug by Serlin. Pantovic sets her wide, pokey, dug up by Mizuno. Kalen pushes her forward. Mizuno gets under it and doesn't have quite enough oomph left in that elbow when she stretches out to push it out over the net. Point for the Canadians. Team Canada in purple, you can tell them apart. Leah Serlin's got the white sunglasses, and Katrina Pantovic has the black sunglasses on. Otherwise, they're both purple tops and black bottoms. Leah pounds that ball into the net, and it's 5-7. Jensen Kalen also goes by Jen and Jensen and Kalen. Promised to call her all three. There you go. Service ace as she pounds that one off of Leah Serlin. And it's 6-7, looking to go to the side switch, tied at 7-all. Jensen Kalen with the serve. So we mentioned she's out of Oregon Juniors Volleyball Academy. If my memory serves me correctly, that's Steve Sudich's program. So odds are good. These kiddos are going to get some great beach training this summer. That ball goes up off the hand. She splits them apart, uses a little finger action. If that's not a hard-driven ball and a reactionary dig, that is got to come out perfect. That one did not. It is a point for Serlin and Pantovic. Leah Serlin comes back to serve, 8 serving 6. And Jensen Kalen can't deal with that one. Serlin drives along. Looked like it might go out, looked like it might drop. Jensen Kalen a little late to decide. And Serlin with the service ace. Popped up. Here's Kalen. Rolls it up over the top, and the finesse play drops for a point. Pantovic puts up a pretty good block. Her coach Craig Moore said earlier that she's pretty close to online offensively with where the McNamara twins were their U15 year. Of course, the McNamara twins are now down at UCLA, also representing Canada at the U21 World Championships this year. 8 serving 9. Maya Mizuno with the serve. Service ace for Mizuno. Pantovic got a little jumpy on that one. And it's 9s on the scoreboard here. Beautiful afternoon at Bottega Fitness Park, June 12th. Turning into a great day. And another service ace. Maya Mizuno showing excellent control of the ball as she just works it all over the court, keeping Katrina Pantovic guessing. This time she serves it right at her. Pantovic with a good pass. Nice set from Serlin. Great dig from Mizuno. Kalen, Mizuno's up, rolls it over the top and drops it down short. Maya Mizuno has turned into a point-scoring machine these last 5 points here. She's doing a fantastic job. We got smoke from the barbecue coming over here. Another service ace for Mizuno. Smells like hot dogs. I have no idea what they're cooking, but it smells amazing. Bottega Fitness Park, one of the benefits of playing here is that you can use the barbecue during the tournament. No shortage of that happening today. We've got a timeout on the court. Looks like we're at the side switch. Going to be 12 serving 9. The girls from Portland, Oregon, out in front here early in set number 1. Today's match is brought to you by our sponsors, 512 Apparel, making high-quality beach volleyball gear for Pacific Northwest athletes out of use coffee grounds. Reduce, reuse, recycle, hashtag drink it, wear it. Yeah, it sounds weird, but it's awesome. You got to check them out, 512apparel.com. Should also be checking out the Cryo Center Snohomish. If you're training up in the Snohomish County area, this is the same cryogenic freeze recovery technology used by LeBron James, host of Olympians, other AVP athletes. They're Cryo Center Snohomish. Great group. You should get out and check them out. Just Google that, Cryo Center Snohomish. Find them. Tell them Beach VBC sent you. They might hook you up. Who knows? Nelson Chiropractic's a big supporter of what we're doing here at Beach VBC and the AVP First Junior Qualifier, and also Vita Integrated Health. If you got something that's bugging you, if you're hurt, something just doesn't feel right, get out and check them out. They've got free injury screenings for you. They'll take good care of you. Maya Mizuno, one-woman wrecking crew. Pantovic now. Dig, Mizuno gets under it. The one-arm wonder won't come up that time, and Pantovic finally puts a stop with the assistance of the timeout on the 12-9 side switch. I don't know if it was a timeout or if the AVP went over and told them they were going to get to take a technical timeout. Mizuno, nice job bringing that ball back. Pantovic finds it. Here's up. Here comes an easy one, potentially, for Kalen. Rolls a deep corner and finds the line. A nice shot. Kalen and Mizuno had a very, very good day today. 13 serving 10. Pantovic. Serling, good set. Pantovic, roll shot. Kalin, this should be an easy one. Sets tight. Pantovic's up, and Kalin cuts it wide. Katrina Pantovic got her hands up, disrupted the hitter just enough. Jensen Kalin looking for an angle that was just a little too sharp to cut on that one. Leah Serlin will serve. Mizuno, Kalin, Maya Mizuno up, drops it short, picked up by Pantovic. Nice set from Serlin, pushes her outside a little. Maybe I was a bit hasty to compliment the set. It was up, though. We could have done something with that. Pantovic struggles with it, and it is 14 serving 11. Maya Mizuno back at the service line. And she does the other team a favor there as she tore them up last time with her serving. This time she gives the ball back, gives them the opportunity to push a few points. Kalin, Mizuno, Kalin, tight. What a cutty! That was ridiculous. Very, very nice angle. She gets up high, turns the wrist, and just drops the ball right down in front of the defender around the block. Great play from Jensen Kalin. Then she follows it up with a service ace. Mizuno and Kalin scoring points in bunches here, doing a very nice job putting this match together. And early here in the first set, well, early, we're getting almost officially crunch time in the first set. 16 serving 12. Jensen Kalin at the service line. Pantovic. Serlin. Serlin's up, and yeah, she's got a crossbody cutty of her own. It was wide open for her as she's been pounding the ball today, and then all of a sudden she had the defense on their heels, made use of it with this sweet little finesse shot. Nice play. Oh, that ball's off the tape. Jensen Kalin trying to adjust mid-dive, gets a hand on it, but it's not enough. Service ace for Leah Serlin. Trains out of Vancouver area. Mizuno with a beautiful set. Jensen Kalin would like to get those clean and just boom them off the sand. Got a little piece of the tape that time, but man, Maya Mizuno, she is a crafty little player with incredible ball control. Really moving that ball around, does a nice job of bettering the ball when she gets the opportunity. Really well played. Serlin set, pushes her partner forward, and nobody there. That's the worst shot in junior volleyball. That's also the best shot in junior volleyball if your opponent doesn't set or doesn't block against you. Jensen Kalin. Mizuno picks it up. Oh, that came out pretty clean. I thought there was a little angle to it. Came out clean. The Canadians want that to be called. I'm told that in Canada, that ball is automatically called if you set it over the net. In the United States, we play by USAVF IVB rules. If it comes out clean and perpendicular to the shoulders, that is legal. If it is not perpendicular to the shoulders, it is illegal. If it is not clean, any sort of double contact or, service ace right on the line there. Any sort of double contact or catch and throw prolonged contact, that is not legal. That one came out pretty clean. (19 serving 15). Jensen Kalin at the service line. It's up by Pantovic. Here's Maya Mizuno. Pushes shorts. Dug by Pantovic. Serlin. Pantovic gives a short one. Maya Mizuno, great job. Heads up play by Kalin. She pushes it deep. Here's Serlin. Serlin pokes it up over the top. Finds the end line. Nice play from Leah Serlin. Switch sides at 35. 16 serving 19 now. Maybe we'll switch sides. Maybe our officiating team's not going to catch the 35 side switch. Nope, we'll keep playing here. Kalin Jensen pops that ball up. Here she is, rolls it up over the top. High line, 2016. And now we're going to say, oh, yeah, time to switch sides. One of the beautiful parts about beach volleyball is that the athletes direct it. The athletes officiate it. The athletes run the show. There is some officiating that happens as we're getting more and more organized. The stakes are getting higher. More officials are getting involved. But it's really a self-driven game. And that's part of what makes it awesome. These athletes are responsible for their own management, their own scorekeeping, their own everything. And lots of life lessons learned in the sand, for sure. 17 serving 20. Set point here in set number 1. An AVP first. Puget Sound Qualifier Junior Future Division Qualifier. Second service miss out of the last 3. And it is 21-17. Jensen Kalen, Maya Mizuno takes set number 1 in the Junior Future Division. That's U12, U14 for those of you keeping score at home. Final, we'll be back in just a minute here on STSPN.com with more. Welcome back to Bottega Fitness Park. I'm Matty Bishop. This is BeachVBCs.com's broadcast of the AVP First Puget Sound Qualifier, Junior Qualifier, I should say. We've got Jensen Kalen, and Maya Mizuno up 1-0. They're Oregon girls out of Oregon Juniors Volleyball Academy in the Portland area. They're playing against Katrina Pantovic, who just hit that sweet little shot right there, and her partner Leah Serlin out of Side Out Beach Volleyball Club in Vancouver, British Columbia. Mizuno and Kalen up 1-0. It was a 21-18 in the first set. Forgive me for not writing that down. This is the Junior Future Division final. That ball just missed. Here's Jensen Kalen, Serlin, overfeed. Maya Mizuno, that girl covers some ground, man. I can't wait to see where she goes. Youngsters, U14, Mizuno picks it up again. Here's Jensen Kalen, pushes it down. Beautiful dig from Serlin. Again up over the top, Pantovic. Up now, Mizuno sets, looks, swing from Kalen, picked up by Serlin. Serlin now picks it up. Oh, Maya Mizuno. This girl can work, man. What a pleasure to watch her play. Pantovic over the top. Kalen picks it up. Mizuno sets her standing ball, and when you're that tall, you get a sweet angle on that standing shot to the deep middle, and that turns into a point. Well played there. What a rally. Maya Mizuno has won herself at least one big fan here in the Pacific Northwest with the work that she's doing, both defensively with her serve and her ability to side out today. She's a good little beach beach player. And she's got a fantastic partner who brings a little size and intimidation to the game. Leah Serlin, no slouch herself. Nice smart play from Katrina Pantovic. She sets the ball high. Serlin gets a swing. Kaylin Jensen would have liked, again, to not tape on that. It's just a little timing issue is all. They'll get it figured out. Jensen Kaylin. Shorty now, read by Serlin. Here's Pantovic. Nice play. Brings it back in. Mizuno sets for a partner again. The little roll shot short. Deep, deep, short. Deep, short, deep, short. Deep, 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 short. Just keep mixing it up. Keep your opponent on their heels. Jensen Kaylin does a nice job of that. Serlin. Pantovic touches it low. Kaylin gets it. Nice job by Mizuno digging it out of the net. And how on earth did that ball get over? Mizuno now picks it up, drops Leah Serlin. Nice save. Serlin misfires, and they're working her pretty hard. She's getting the majority of the serve-receive reps. She's doing a lot of work on defense, a lot of on and off the sand kind of work. And Jensen Kaylin, I keep wanting to call her Kaylin Jensen. My apologies. My apologies, Jensen Kaylin. I'll get it right. And Maya Mizuno doing very, very well. She bounces the line there. Yes, no, maybe. 5-2 side switch. Mizuno and Kaylin, the Portland girls versus the Vancouver, BC girls. And nope, that one was out. Leah Serlin steps back to serve. White sunglasses on Leah Serlin. Black sunglasses on Katrina Pantovic. Been a long day today. Come on. Yeah, Maya Mizuno can't track that one down. Nice tough serve from Leah Serlin. So they're working their way back into this match. An early lead for the Portland girls. They've got 1-0 lead as well. Whoa, the ball off the tape and over. Maya Mizuno with the kill. Nice little swing as she finds a hole in the defense right down the middle. Sometimes that's the toughest ball to defend. You want to be able to aggressively hit deep middle no matter where you're at on the court. Mizuno, Pantovic, nice pass. Big set, pulls her off the net a little bit, and she rolls it deep. Tough from the center. You want to keep that ball a little closer to you, a little more in control, both on the pass and the set there. Oh, Mizuno misses. She scored a lot of points with that serve, only a couple misses. So really at the end of the day, any given player would want that ratio. More points scored than service misses. Kaylin. Kaylin rolls it up over the top. Beautiful cut shot. Again, that big approach, and then she slows down the arm at the top. That time the elbow came forward a little early. I get it. Wasn't perfect, but man, she gets that big approach, that big stomp and jump. Automatically puts the other team on their heels, and then she just cuts the ball into a hole. Here's Pantovic over the top, and that one's just out of play. 9-4. The girls from Portland looking to put away this Junior Future Division final here. Lots of volleyball left to be played as Leah Serlin and Katrina Pantovic will look to work their way back into this one. Kaylin to Pantovic. Serlin picks it up, a little pokey. Dug up by Kaylin. Beautiful set from Mizuno. She swings that ball down the line. Again, only half an arm swing, but she knew where the hole was. Maya Mizuno does a nice job of looking, calling that open court. It's easy when you know where the other team is not. You don't have to hammer the ball. You just put it there. You just slap that ball into the hole and it works, right? If you don't know where the other team is not, you end up slapping that ball at a defender more often than not. Beautiful illustration of the job of a setter as Kaylin misses that one. Pantovic. Serving Jensen. Beautiful set from Mizuno. She tries to roll high line. The defense was there. Pantovic digs it out of the net. All right, Maya Mizuno says, I'll just set that for you on the first one. Nice one-handed dig from Pantovic. Here she comes, and she wanted to do a little bit more than she needed to there. She made the big dig, wanted to turn around and convert for the transition point, and maybe just got a little too antsy with it. Maya Mizuno at the service line. Service ace right down the middle, the old hubby wife. And timeout coming. All smiles from the Portland girls. Take this time out as an opportunity to thank you for watching beach volleyball, first and foremost. We appreciate it. More people we can get watching beach volleyball, the more beach volleyball we can get broadcast on STSPN.com, the more worth our time it is for the sponsors and the effort of the producers. Like to thank Todd Elvick for being a big supporter of everything we're doing here in the volleyball community. The Snohomish Times for putting together STSPN.com. Also, thanks to our sponsors, 512 Apparel, making really cool Northwest Beach volleyball gear out of coffee grounds. Yeah, I know you don't believe me, but you're going to check it out, 512apparel.com. Right? We've also got the Cryo Center Snohomish Nelson Chiropractic. This is the AVP first, right? We're big fans of the AVP Tour here at Beach VBC. We're trying to work all our kids into this AVP Pro pipeline. We want our athletes to see the opportunity at the next level, see their way that they can build themselves into a professional volleyball player. It's not a mystery. It's there. The infrastructure's there. The AVP's done a wonderful job of building it, and Maya Mizuno is going to be an athlete who looks to take advantage of it. Sweet hand set from Pantovic. Mizuno gets under it but can't control it, and the timeout well used as Pantovic and Serlin get a side out right there. Serlin with the serve. Kaylin, Mizuno sets for a little roll over the top. And we're going to replay that point for the ball on. Discretion of the officials and the players. If the ball is causing a distraction, you replay the point. It's that easy. Maya Mizuno with the pass. Here's the set. Swing over the top and again down the middle. Serlin and Pantovic struggling with that middle seam today. Looking for this match anyway, maybe not today, but for this match, looking for one of them to get aggressive and really dive in, dig those balls into the middle seam. 13 serving 6, Jensen Kaylin. Serve short for Pantovic. All right, on the sideline, she pops it up, set, and here comes an easy one. Free ball pass, set, Kaylin, and she just hits long. She just wants to get to that ball a little higher, keep it just a smidge more in front of her, and she'll be in a good place with that. Serve at Mizuno. Beautiful pass. Good set. Maya Mizuno maybe doesn't like her set quite that tight. Oh, and that one, the bump set over the net, 8-13. That is 21. We should have a side switch there. Pantovic serves Mizuno. Kaylin's set is over. Pantovic digs it up. Jensen Kaylin puts that one down. Nice dig by Serlin. Serlin pops it short. Jensen Kaylin comes up with it. Mizuno tries to push it deep. Not deep enough. There's Pantovic. That ball's set almost over the net. Popped up, and Jensen Kaylin was ready for that rally to be over one way or another. She was either going to crush somebody with that ball or she was going to hammer it into the net. And to her dismay, she found the top tape, and it did not trickle over. Katrina Pantovic back to serve. Kaylin. Ball's up. Kaylin with a swing. Sweet little cutty. Low elbow usually doesn't get that ball over like that, but when you can jump like she can jump and you have that high point of contact, things work out very well. High point of contact, or just height in general, makes up for a lot of faults. Service ace from Jensen Kaylin. Leah Serlin. Can't quite control that one. It's 15-9. The girls from Portland trying to close out this match. They won a close set number 1. Set number 2, they're holding a little lead now, but certainly quite a bit of volleyball left to play. Pantovic, Serlin. Katrina Pantovic, roll shot over the top, dug by Mizuno. Mizuno puts it back up, but down the line and finds the corner. Maya Mizuno, what a shot. Up over the defense, it drops down into the corner. Very well played, very good shot from a very impressive young lady, Miss Maya Mizuno. Service ace for Kaylin. She comes hard down the line against Serlin. A little frustration coming from the Canadians here. Understandably so. It's been a very, very good performance by the girls from Portland. Jensen Kaylin back at the service line. Maya Mizuno and the chartreuse tank top, orange sunglasses. Prowling defender. Hunting down the shots. She picks that ball up off the net. Here's Kaylin, and oh, it looks so big. And then it ends up being just a little tiny shot. That was pretty cool. 18 serving 9. These girls, we talked to them before the match. They said, we don't train on the beach yet. Oh, man. These girls get a little good beach coaching and a little beach savvy. And Jensen Kaylin and Maya Mizuno are going to be really, really, really impressive. They're already very impressive here today. They're putting on a very, very good match. We've seen great stuff out of Pantovic and Serlin earlier today in the semifinal. They played a great match against Piper Smith and Taylor Helly that we broadcast here on STSPN.com. They just are having a hard time finding answers for this duo from Portland. Jensen Kaylin and Maya Mizuno have put on a very good demonstration of U14 volleyball here today. Serlin will serve, as we saw Kaylin miss with that one there. Leah Serlin, 10 serving 19. Need a little something special for the Canadian girls to force a set number 3. There's 1 point at a time. That's how you go about it when you're in this situation. You don't want to let it overwhelm you. You want to figure out what's that one thing I need to do to get this point right here. That one was a great serve from Leah Serlin. She's back. Here she comes again. Working on Kaylin. Nice set from Mizuno. Dig from Pantovic. Pushed forward, too far forward from Serlin. Dug up by Kaylin, though. Set from Mizuno again, and that one she tried to slap down into the hole. The short cutty was open, but she couldn't find the correct angle for that one. And it's 12-19. Leah Serlin, again, 1 point at a time. Trying to work their way back into this match. Gain a little confidence. Find something that's going to work right now. Oh, and she just misses. She went after Kaylin really aggressive towards that sideline. Did not miss by more than an inch or two, but it was just out of play. Match point for the girls from Portland, Oregon. Jensen Kaylin stepping up into the middle of the court. Maya Mizuno to serve. She works on Pantovic. Ball's popped up. Serlin gets a set. It's a pretty nice one. Roll over the top. Pass from Kaylin. Mizuno, nice set. Jensen Kaylin. And it drops on the line, and that's all she wrote. A nice shot, good snap up over the top from Jensen Kaylin. And the girls from Portland, Jensen Kaylin and Maya Mizuno, are AVP First Puget Sound Qualifier champions for 2016. I'd like to thank the AVP First for making this possible. I'd like to thank 512 Apparel, Nelson Chiropractic, the Cryo Center Snohomish, and Vita Integrated Health for helping make everything we do here at Beach VBC possible. Special thanks to STSPN.com for coming out and providing the broadcast support and the expert team to make this happen. I'm Matty Bishop. Thanks for watching, and everyone, we will catch you next time out here on the beach. Have a wonderful day.